What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at Jupiter Hell. This is a top-down roguelike, one of the most fast-paced ones that exists outside of Tales of Magi, where you are going to be running and gunning and spilling some demon blood and some zombie blood and just wiping out everybody that killed all your Space Marine friends. I am your host, and I am here to show you the game because they just got a big content patch. And it's pretty rad. They've added a whole bunch of stuff to the end game, the middle game, the early game. The game basically got a fat graphical overhaul. Like, this is the good stuff right here. This is like one of the meaningful updates, although honestly, this developer mostly puts out meaningful updates. And he works at a breakneck pace, and frankly, I personally believe that means the game gets shown off and the game gets applauded. I like that kind of work ethic. So Jupiter Hell, you can look down below in the description if you wanted to get the game for yourself. I am going to guide you through the game. I played for about 12 or 15 hours. I pretty much know what I'm doing now. I know what I've got going on. I haven't memorized all the crazy builds and everything just yet, but I do know the layout of the game and the general meta that you need to be adhering to in order to make it like further on into the game at this point. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Links down below, and you can also find a link to my Twitch stream and my Discord just in case you wanted to hang out live. Let's go new game. We'll go on regular difficulty. There we go. And we've got to pick a class. We can go with the Marine, the Scout, or the Technician. All three of these classes, they play similarly but differently enough to be distinct. The Marine, basically the more damage he deals and takes, he gets a resource called Fury that he can spend to like banish pain or heal himself or get like damage buffs. The Scout has a cloaking device and knows where all the exits are at any given time. The Technician has a bunch of abilities that allow them to interact with terminals and things of that nature in much more efficient ways. They can heal themselves way more at medical terminals. They can upgrade their gun way more at like engineering terminals, that kind of stuff. Now, they also start with different loadouts. They have different perks as they level up. They have different elite perks. And so, like, just learning one branch of this game, like playing all Marine, can be like a big experience that can take a lot of hours. We're going to go ahead and play Technician here today. We are going to name our Technician, I don't know, I've got my caps lock on, Smokey. There we go. Because my special ability is that I have infinite smoke grenades to block off line of sight. This is the game. It controls very simply. You use the arrow keys. The game also has controller support, and it has mouse support. It says it's experimental. I haven't played around with it yet, but everybody I've talked to said that the mouse support works perfectly fine, and a lot of people play that way. So I'm assuming the experimental is kind of just like one of those things that hasn't been taken off the labeling yet. The game has a cover system. You do want to be behind cover most of the time when you're in gunfights. If you want to shoot your gun, you press the F key and it will fire at whatever you have auto-highlighted. You want to manually aim, you can do it with T and then press T again, and that allows you to shoot barrels or shoot specific enemies in a crowded field. Oh, we've got drones coming on in. We'll drop those real fast. Good. Those lightning bolts are energy. It's basically our mana as a Technician. Nothing up here, unfortunately. You can press G to pick things up off the ground. That's ammo that we're picking up for our 9mm right there. We do have an enemy back in that quadrant. We're going to go ahead and drop that shield guy real quick. He's got a Magnum. That's a pretty dangerous weapon to go up against. You may be noticing that as we're shooting at these guys, they've got a different colored box around them. It's basically indicating your range and your accuracy. If it's red, it means they're outside your range, and you have a very low chance of hitting. If it's green, it means they're inside your optimal range. And if it's yellow, it means you have a moderate chance of hitting because they're inside your maximum range but outside your optimal range, basically. And so something to keep in mind. We got another gunman over there. I'm going to try to drop him real fast, and that worked pretty well. I sort of want that Magnum. The Magnum is a really great gun for wiping out bosses because it just does a truckload of damage. And so as we get further on into the game, there's going to be kind of like Diablo-styled elite enemies. Ooh, red keycard and armor? Yeah, that's all the good stuff right there. That's all the stuff that a growing Marine needs to survive. But as I was saying, as you get further on into the game, there's going to be elite enemies that drop like sick loot, but they have a lot of HP and they're really dangerous and they're kind of like run enders. The Magnum is great for dealing with those guys. There's a medical crate right there. We're going to go ahead and get that. We also leveled up. There are a number of perks on every single character, and this is where everybody's going to diverge. So every class has their own perk list, and there is a little bit of overlap in between the classes, but not a ton. There's also combined perks, so you can't have any of these perks right here until you've got the prerequisite perks, but they tend to be a lot more powerful. And then the blue ones are elite perks. You only get to take an elite perk once per run, but they tend to be the ones that define your run, and they're ones that you build your loadout, your equipment around in order to make sure that you can make it really far into the game. And so anyways, I want to try out, I kind of like the idea of Wizard. It allows me to summon a drone swarm. And you guys know me, I'm a drone swarm fan. So we need skilled 1, hacker 1, and level 6 to get that. So we'll go skilled 1. Skilled 1 is going to make it so that our smoke screen lasts longer. It's also going to give us more power storage, and when we dismantle a piece of equipment that's got mods on it, we'll get more mods back. So that's good. That's really, really good. Healing orb right there along with a med kit. That's the good stuff. And I think we've basically looked around on this entire floor. Somebody spilled their spaghetti sauce over there. Rip marinara. Get out of the way, boxes. Too busy for you right now. Let's go down to Callisto level 2. All right. What do we have going on here? Wide open room. Wide open rooms are very dangerous in this title. Not going to go that way. I'm going to try to hit it from a different angle. I'm going to swing back over here, and we're going to wait for those zombies, see if they come around the corner. They did not come around the corner, and we are in a very, very dangerous, untenable shootout right now. Oh boy, we got an exploder too. Yeah, that's how a run falls apart right there. You love to see it. We are at minimum health right now. We got glomped by everything on the map around that first corner. We just got a real bad map seed right here. A wide open room on the right and a wide open room underneath. I thought I was making a smart decision by coming this way. I was not. And there's another exploder. Beautiful. All right, let's lock down a med kit real fast. We can still bounce back from this. We can still bounce back. It's not over till it's over. There's the medical crate, so that's nice. We'll get a med kit back and a little heal right there. We'll drop the guy with the shield. That guy's got a machine gun, so we're definitely going to want that for our collection. Wow, this is a rough second floor. They're kind of throwing everything in the kitchen sink at us right here. Really bad layout, too, like an unbelievably bad layout. I get the feeling the game wants me dead. Then again, it's being generous with healing right now, which I don't really trust. We got to fall back and get that guy out of cover. Bullets do have presence in this game, so if you fire a shot and it misses, it will hit things that are behind it. Luckily, we got a health orb to make up for just how mean the game's being to me right now. But if this run did not have those things, we'd be in trouble right now. Honestly, I probably should have used my smoke screen back there. I'm on fire. Lovely. You know, the super kind of enjoyable fire that crackles and pops and makes you regret your life decisions ever joining the Corps. We have a terminal right here. We can use it to unlock the map and find out where all the enemies are at if we had multi-tools, but we don't. We can also access messages. These emails are really important because the emails will tell you what's coming. And so they will tell you what modifiers exist on future floors and where branch points are and where like mini bosses and mods might be and like better loot. So it is a good idea to read through these and find out. I'm going to play this one a little bit more blind just because I don't want to read them all on camera. And like honestly, they can throw whatever at me and I'm probably going to be okay. I don't see anybody wandering around down here. Let me get this chest open. What have you got? It's got a magic SMG inside of it. Yeah, I'll take the magic SMG instead of the pistol. What does the magic SMG do? It's got plus 50% damage against anything that used to be human. That's really good. That's a super solid pickup. That's not a bad item at all. I'll take it. We need to kind of get down into this lower area down here. There's a guy behind us, weirdly enough. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if he, like, knows where we're at, or if he was just, like, wandering and patrolling, but, hey, free armor, free helmet. Don't mind if I diddly-doodly. Don't know if I can slide into cover right here before we uncover this red dot that's to the left of us on the minimap. There he is. We dropped it. That's the good stuff, and we've dropped, I think that should be just about everybody on the map. I think we've got, like, a little bit more clearing to do over here on the right, but no, that's it. We've got a branching path right here. We can either go to the Callisto mines, which is kind of like the hard mode version of the game. So the Callisto mines are going to have bosses and stuff inside of there that are very, very nasty. Very unpleasant guys. But we do have a Magnum. So there's like a 50-50 chance that if we go down in there, we'll survive it. And if we survive it, we'll come out of there like crazy well geared. The other option is we can take the safe path and just go down to Callisto 3. And if we go down to Callisto 3, it's going to be a much smoother transition of difficulty, but with a lot less loot. I mean, maybe not. There may be a lot more loot. It's kind of hard to tell, but like, there's like guaranteed loot if we go down into the mines. It's just we're probably going to die trying to get after it. So you got to make an educated decision right here. Since I've been on a big L streak today while playing the game, I think I'm going to go down to Callisto, and I think we're just going to take it that way. All right. So taking a look down here, we got some drones on that side. We're going to wait them out. Oh, he's got cover right there. That's kind of a bummer. Don't like that. Wish that he didn't have cover, but he does. We got an exploder right there, and we need to get the hell away from him before we take AoE damage. Got another drone right there, and another exploder. If I can hit him, he lights up. There we go. Perfect. And then we got a demon right there. I'm going to drop him real fast. Oh, I've been using my 44 this whole time. I thought I was on the SMG. No wonder. Okay, I was wondering why my gun was being weird. I had the wrong gun out. Level 3. We needed Hacker, I think, for the next one. So there we go. We've got Hacker. So we're all set up for our elite perk, and we can start taking whatever we want to take from here on out. We're a little bit surrounded right now. I'm going to say we shoot the gas cans right there to kill them with gas. And we're going to shoot the drone right there. And we need to move away from this corner because I think I saw another drone up to the top left. Ooh, a magic assault rifle. Yeah, let's get after that bad boy right there. What you got for me, beautiful? You got anything nice for me hidden away inside your beautiful tresses? Sorry, I'm recording this video after I stream, so my voice is giving out on me. If you're wondering why my voice might sound a little bit weird, it's because I've been talking for like 4 hours straight, and unfortunately I was very animated while I was talking, and it's had adverse effects on my voice, but I hadn't got my YouTube work done for the day, and so like I've been sitting here trying to piece and patch together a video, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do Jupiter Hell. Now, this guy is precise, so half of its aim bonus percentage is added to the damage when it hits. That's good stuff right there. That's nice. That's the kind of stuff that we're looking for. Now, we got a drone over there. We're going to go ahead and pop him and drop him. We got a demon coming in. We'll drop him, too. I got bullets for everybody. Line up. I got a little bit of Uncle Sam lead for everybody that wants the smoke. I'm going to need a little bit of ammo here, though. And let's take a look. Oh, he hit that? Come on. That's a shotgun at like 9 range, and he hit that for full damage. I feel offended. I feel offended. The RNG gods have just been absolute bastards. We'll try to blow him up. He dropped a smoke cloud right there, so we want to reposition. He's dead, though. Okay, good. He released the smoke cloud when he died, but sometimes he's still alive when he drops the smoke cloud to break line of sight, and it can be a little bit of a problem. And we've got more than enough energy. I just haven't seen a whole lot of great opportunities to throw down my smoke cloud. There we go. Both drones are down. And we've got an elevator over on this side, but we haven't really explored the entire map. And I find that it's beneficial to really make sure that you eke everything you can out of every map. We're going to gas these dudes. They unfortunately have really good cover right there. And a grenade launcher. That's the fun stuff. Ow, I got shotgun, dude. Alright, I'm going to use my med kit. I don't want to use my med kit, but it feels like I'm going to be at mostly a med kit deficit this entire run. There is a grenade launcher right there. We could take the grenade launcher. I'm going to take the grenade launcher. So now we have the power of granatas. Just in case we see a bunch of enemies that are kind of grouped up and in need of being spaghettified. There's the healing crate. We're going to pick that up and get the med kit. We've also got ourselves another terminal over here, but there's not really anything I want to do with the terminal. It doesn't unlock a vault on this floor. There can randomly be treasure rooms on the floor, so I always check just in case. Valhalla Terminal 1. I think we got a couple exploders coming this way. Yeah, there he goes. He's already lit up. I don't want to peek that corner at all. I feel like that's definitely not... Did he die? Or is there another one back here? The exploders, sometimes they like to tuck in and like get like a little night-night blankie action in the corner. and they just wait for you to walk into a room and then they just giblet you, dude. It's the worst. I hate it when they do that. The AI in this game is entirely too smart sometimes, and you get punished for not thinking about how smart they might actually be. For zombies, not too bad on the uptake, I'll be honest with you. All right, let's go ahead and go back over to the left. This game has a fantastic soundtrack. I cannot say enough good things about this game's soundtrack. I'll let you listen for a second.
Blood for the blood god.
But yeah, fantastic soundtrack. Doesn't really remind me of Doom, though. Reminds me of Killing Floor. It's definitely got a little bit more of that grindy kick to it. A little bit less of the precision, but the less precision is kind of like a choice when making that kind of music, and it makes it like a little bit muddier, you know what I mean? Which can definitely have its own ambience and atmosphere. Love the music, though. No complaints about the music. Utterly fantastic for a game of this type. We can go to Valhalla Terminal, or we can keep going downwards into Callisto. Yeah, we'll do Valhalla. Oh, I can fix the elevator with a multi-tool. Yeah, we'll do that. I was wondering why it was yellow. I don't think I've seen too many broken terminals in my time playing the game. I've seen, like, emails and stuff refer to them, but, like, I haven't run into them on my playthroughs. All right, so far, so good. We need to get into cover right here. I have destroyed my own cover, so we need to fall back. We're probably going to get flanked in a second. This is like one of those spots that you definitely get flanked at from the right, like some of them go around. And I would like to avoid that, if at all manageable. However, we did get the better exchange of that shootout right there. Oh boy, okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening here. I'm going to go for Cover Master. Cover Master makes it so that if I pass a turn inside of cover, I get a lot more cover bonuses. If we didn't kill that guy with that shot right there, we were in trouble because that was our last burst fire. We're also a little bit low on ammunition. I'd be really surprised if there's too many more enemies. That was just a huge gunfight for this game. We came out on top through good positioning and like understanding how the AI functions and what it wants to do with its turn. Oh, now they're bringing out the robo hordes too. Man, what a nasty room. Okay. There is a red gun on the ground right there. That plays to like what I was talking about with the different variances of weapons. There's weapons that are red. And what that means is red weapons don't really have modifiers. Red weapons are variants. And so basically yellow guns are the standards. Blues have one modifier and a fix. Purples have two. The red ones are the same as the initial gun, but they do something different basically. So that red one right there, it's functionally the same to like the 9mm that we had earlier on in the run. But it fires 2 bullets at once instead of 1 bullet at once. So, you know, it's a modified version, and I think it has less range to compensate for that, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the exact stats. Oh, boy. We need to fire on this guy on our left right now. We got him. Good. Fire on that drone right there. Wow, there are a lot of enemies on this map. We are really, really getting tackled. Like, there are a lot of guys. I'm really surprised our health is at where it's at right now, considering how much of a dogfight, like how much of an absolute blood slog this map has been. Rough one. Ooh, 7.62 on the floor. 7.62 guns in this game are very, very rare, but they're very, very strong, and it's very difficult to have enough ammo for them a lot of the time. I'm going to put down my smoke grenade right there, and we're going to reposition. I don't see that spot playing out well for me. Okay, it worked out. We're all right. Up or right? I'll probably go up, I guess. I was gonna say, like, these rooms have got to start being empty because we've killed so many enemies just passively along the way that I would just be utterly shocked if there's more of them. Gas grenade, very good stuff. Some more 7.62 as well. But as I was saying, 7.62 guns are kind of rare in this game, and they're really, really good. You don't see them till later on in the game, but the problem is by the time you get to that point in the game, you don't tend to have a lot of ammo for them. And there's kind of like this mid-game period. Oh, that guy's an exploder. Let's get away from him. There we go. There's kind of this mid-game period where you have access to 7.62 weapons, but not enough like ammo to run them. And I find that developing like a little bit of a cushion as you play the game, and stacking up like a couple hundred 7.62 really, really helps for that phase of the game.
Watering the grass.
Okay, another one bites the dust. I think we should be in good shape. We have so many multi-tools right now. If we could get like a workbench or like a medical bench, we could really do good work with this. Is there a vault on this floor? Activate the lockdown. I don't think that I want to activate the lockdown. Lockdown is a modifier that can randomly come up on maps. There's lockdown, there's summoning, there's hunted, there's volatile tanks. There's a bunch of different modifiers that, depending on your seed, can be added to a map that make them harder, but you also get a lot more XP. Lockdown is one of those modifiers, and it means you got to get off the map into an elevator before the timer ends. Otherwise, like, I think you die. I don't think I've ever failed to get to an elevator before the lockdown ended, but I'm pretty sure you die. Like, it actually gasses the entire floor. We got Valhalla Terminal 2. What was this one over here? Oh, I guess we can only go to Valhalla Terminal 2. I don't see a second elevator. I thought I saw a second elevator around, but I guess my brain is playing tricks on me right now. As I get older, that does tend to happen from time. I remember things completely differently from how they actually happened. It's sort of shocking. All right. This room is risky because there's no cover. So yeah, we're going to want to drop a smoke bomb right there. And we're going to want to reposition. Actually, I don't even know if repositioning will help right here. We're getting flushed pretty badly. This is not a good outcome. Okay, so that guy's dead. We need this drone to die too. Drone is dead. Oh, dude, there's a guy just shooting at us up there. I gotta grenade him out. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's not really gonna be a whole lot of ways around that. We'll pistolero those guys down, but man, all that health that we have is now gone. This is a really, really tough corridor. I'm just thankful that we didn't get pushed from the right, which could have happened too. Had we gotten pushed from the right, it would have just got worse and worse. Bait that zombie out, looking good. Grab a little bit more magnum ammo. How many medkits am I sitting on right now? 2. I'm gonna use 1. All right, so now that we're all patched up and we're looking a little bit better, we need to figure out where a medical terminal is at. We got good cover right here, so I'm going to fight from this spot, even if I take a little bit of attrition. There's some energy back so that I can use my special ability again. We got an enemy pushing up on this side. I saw the door open on the right. And so let's double back and take care of that real quick before this becomes like a compounding issue. We've also got another crate down here. It has a phase kit. That's a teleporter. If you're in trouble, you can activate it. And it can teleport you to a different spot on the map, and it says that it's going to teleport you somewhere safe, but the item description sort of implies that there's a chance that it'll teleport you somewhere really, really bad. It's never happened to me, but the text seems to imply that. So maybe something to keep in mind. We've got vending machines down here. You can kick the vending machines, and sometimes they drop a med kit. Not always. It's like a really small chance. I don't think it happens very much, but it does happen from time to time. We're full up on inventory space right now. Okay. I'm gonna have to drop something. Don't really want to drop anything. I like all the stuff that I have right now, but unfortunately my tiny little technician back cannot hold it all. I think I'm going to drop... So let me reload the grenade launcher. No, do not fire the grenade launcher. Reload the grenade launcher, and then we'll drop the grenades, because I haven't really been using them anyways. We'll drop the extra ammo for the 9mm, and I think that's like a super med kit right there. It's a stim pack. Yeah, the stim pack gives you some health back, and I think it gets rid of like a couple of things. So you get the same heal as a small health kit, and it gets rid of like status effects, and then I think it also gives you kind of like a drug effect that makes you like move faster, or get like a double turn or something. I don't know exactly what it does, but it does something. I just use it as a med kit when I need it. Pull up, bro. Pull up. Slide through. You won't. Slide through, cuh. There we go. Drop them. All right. Oh, boy. There's more of them in there than expected. I need to stop going into rooms like that. I really got to dither on corners. It's just a best practice. Although sometimes they push your corner when you do that. So, like, watch out for that, too, as a potential contingency. Multi-tool's fine. I've got more than enough red key cards, and we haven't even seen a red key card door, so... Hey, armor replacements, though. A couple more vending machines, too. I'm gonna smash them up real quick. I don't like what's happening here. I think we might die right here. They're closing up on me really tight, and there's an exploder. And our health is bad. Oh, boy. Okay, let's go sustained fire. Yeah, I needed to wait for the exploder to go off. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the 1-2 tap we were about to get from that demon and the exploder was going to kill us. Got a shield guy over here. Drop him with a quickness. Wow, pretty solid enemy density out here.
I don't see anything.
I'm actually pretty surprised. Vending machine's got nothing for us, so apparently the god of Yoo-hoos does not favor us right now. Alright. It's been a long time since I had like a glass bottle Yoo-hoo. I heard they stopped making them in glass bottles. They only come in like little cardboard cartons now. What's the mod on this rifle? Is it any good? There are mods that I like better than the one that I have. Specialist. So you have 100% damage after you use a class skill, and then you have a very high crit chance. Yeah, I think I'll take that one instead of the one that we had. The other one gives us a little bit of flat damage depending on like what we've done recently. But like, you know. Oh, we got a stim pack out of there? Yeah, buddy. I'll use that right now. I'm stimmed out of my mind. Space meth. All right, so we've done our space meth. And in so doing our space meth, we've had a good time down here. We've done some shooting. We've done some crystal. Oh, that's not, I don't like that.
Seeing hell,
I suppose it could have been worse. Like, that could have been a bunch of exploders that were just kind of like idling in this room and just ended my run. Another phase kit, huh? It's weird. I feel like I almost never see phase kits. And this run, tons of phase kits. Loads of them. We can go to Valhalla Terminal 3. Where does this one go to over here? What is this elevator? Oh, that's not an elevator. It's a terminal. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, but I did miss a drink vendor over here. Nothing came out of it, but, you know, kick the vendor every now and again. See if you get something rad. The hunt will start soon. All right, so this is one of those modifiers I was talking about. The hunt means that every single mob on the map is going to know exactly where you are when that timer runs out. It's up to you what you want to do. Oh, we found a mag pistol, huh? What's the old mag pistol do? I don't think I've ever actually seen that item. It's an epic. What do we got going on? So, projectile velocity is improved by dying internal battery. Loses 1 damage every 20 shots. Okay. Valsec, 25% damage against robotic enemies. 30 damage is pretty unbelievable, though. So every 20 shots, it loses a damage. But, I mean, even for a long time, it's going to be as good as a Magnum, but it's a semi-auto Magnum that I can buck off as many rounds as I want. It seems like the kind of place where I'm going to get flanked. It's just got that feeling to it. All right, so the enemy now officially knows where we're at. We're going to want to kind of set up a defensive perimeter here. Door just opened on our right. Okay, enemies down, enemies down. On the plus side... Ow. We might need that frag grenade. There we go. Clean him up a little bit. Oh, I thought I had a guy targeted right there. I guess that I did not. Oh, that's not good. I just fat-fingered. Oh, they're elites. Yeah, that's problematic. It's not going to be good. I think they've got Gauss rifles or something like that, or Gauss rifles or whatever. Are there more of them over there? I need cover. I need cover real bad. Give me a smoke bomb real quick so that I can reload. And then we'll kind of just face this way, and whatever happens, happens. I'm going to use this opportunity to just prep for this because I think we're about to get hit hard, man. And then we'll go over to our mag pistol. He's dead. Somebody just came through the door on the right and is like idling over there. There is a health orb over here. I'm going to go for it and just scramble. Another elite soldier right there. God, dude. Okay, we got issues, man. This has been a bit of a rough lineup so far. I'm going to get into cover over here, and then we'll smoke him with one shot from the old mag pistol. A lot of 7.62 laying around. I do think that the frag grenade bought us like some serious time right there. There is a 7.62 assault rifle. It's very early in the game to have this gun. I don't know if I want to carry it around with me. I've got 65 rounds. That's not bad. There's also a magic grenade launcher over here. Tough to say. But we won the fight, which is really all you can ask for a lot of the time. Old Smokey's kind of not having it on this run. Like, there have been a lot of things that I think should have taken us off the board thus far, and we've managed to make it through each and every one of them, but this is an utterly fantastic roguelike. Like, if you are a fan of classic roguelikes, I cannot recommend this game highly enough. Like, the game was dope as hell when it first came out, but like since that time in 1.0 and early access and everything else, the developer has just been working his ass off. He's been going so hard in the paint, dude, and he's just been like killing it with these updates. I cannot recommend just like this game because it's clearly a game that he cares very, very deeply about. I didn't really want to buy a med kit. I wanted to increase my health a little bit. There we go. Perfect. We now have 105 maximum health. And we have a ton of med kits. So we're in good shape. But yeah, this game is great. The graphics are fantastic. The sound design is great. They've got, Commander Shepard doing the voiceover of the main character. Like, the game is just one of those games that gets under your skin. And I'm very, very picky about my roguelikes. I love roguelikes.
We're next.
But like, there are ones that I like and there's ones that I definitely don't like. And this one is pretty high up on the list of my favorites. There's not really anything to complain about here. This is a faithful recreation of the classic roguelike formula, condensed into a very rapid-fire, run-and-gun, tactically relevant, positionally aware game that uses some of your brain cells, but never so much that it feels like it slows down the pace of the game from, like, the Doom source material that they're going after. And, like, honestly, the game is great. There's really nothing wrong with it. If you like roguelikes, I virtually assure you will like this game. There's a ton of replayability here. Just a huge amount of things to do and see and mods and gun customization and everything else. I can't speak highly enough of it. Well done, developer. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we had the ability to play some Jupiter Hell. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was fascinating. I hope that this video helped out if you're a new player and kind of showed you a couple little tricks to kind of get through rough areas and show you that like bad things can be recoverable in this game, that you're not going to die outright a lot of the time. I mean, sometimes you do outright. Oh my God, what is that armor? We got the juice. The Guardian armor. If you take lethal damage, you're healed back up to 50% and your armor breaks. God, I love it. I still haven't seen all the mods and everything, and I've got like 12, 13 hours in this game that I've played the last couple days. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, it was Jupiter Hell. Tomorrow it will be something else. Thank you for spending your time with me. I know there's a lot of channels that you could patronize, but you're here patronizing me. Hee hee. Wordplay. Anyways, thank you for hanging out, and thank you for the luxury of your time. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.